Well, welcome everybody. I'm interviewing Lisa here about Open Table. Why don't you first introduce us to yourself and tell us about your family and everything?
Okay. My name's Lisa Jackson. I have a wonderful husband, Don. Don and I are empty nesters to three beautiful children that we're fortunate enough to have live right here in Columbus. All three of them are presently quarantined and in their own homes, working from home. So they're fortunate enough to do that. Probably the hardest part of this whole thing is not seeing them. So I am presently part of the leadership team for Open Table, which I love. And Don and I have been at Grace Point since day one. Our children helped us to plant the church and have been part of it since we left Linworth.
That's fantastic. Tell us about Open Table. How long has it been? What kind of things do you do?
So Open Table just started its 10th year. We started at Grace Point. It was a small opening. I think we had maybe 5 or 10 families the first several months. And since then, we have added hot meals for all of our clients. So they come in, they have a hot meal, and we have a choice pantry, which means they come in and they grocery shop for themselves. And then they go to a wonderful table where they can get all of their hygiene products. They can pick out what they need, and they get bread, eggs, milk. And then we also have an area, a very large area, where they can go shopping for clothing. We have a wonderful group of people that manage the clothing ministry, and our clients love it. They get to come in, shop, try on clothes if they want, and take home things for whatever season we're in and whatever they need. So it is a great ministry. And then we get the opportunity to walk them to their cars and ask them if they need any prayer from us. And we get an opportunity to pray with them at that time, which is such a blessing.
You've created so many wonderful partners who help us do this, meaning some restaurants, some food banks. Tell us about some of the partnerships that you have created.
Okay, so we are part of Mid-Ohio Food Pantry. So we do get fresh produce from them twice a month. We go and pick it up. They have apples, oranges, salad, vegetables. It's just a wonderful variety. And we also partner with Panera. And on the second Monday before our second Tuesday opening, we have the opportunity to pick up things that they have not sold that day, but that are fresh. And we can pass those out the following day to our customers, which we just love. We also have the toiletry ministry, which we get the items from. I think we do Dollar Tree, so that they do a great job with that. And then we have our wonderful people at Grace Point that help us with clothing, groceries, canned goods, whatever we need. So we do have some great, we've got some great people that work behind the scenes that people may never see. Yeah. So we have Lisa O'Brien and you do a fresh meal every month. And then we have Taranto's Pizza that also does pizzas for us once a month.
That's great.
Great partners.
If there was a Grace Pointer that wanted to get involved, could they just come on a Tuesday or a Thursday and observe, or how would you want them to get involved?
Absolutely. Well, of course, first of all, if they have questions or anything, they can call me or they can email me at opentable@gracepoint.cc, and I'll get back to them. But if they want to just show up, they are more than welcome. 6:30 on the second Tuesday or the fourth Thursday. They can come in and sit down and have a wonderful meal with our clients, and then follow someone through a few times. And once they feel comfortable, they can walk clients through, or they can be part of the kitchen that help with packing up the eggs, the milk, the ground beef, whatever we may have that day. So yes, there's an awful lot of opportunities for them to help. And then of course they can always donate. We take money so that we can buy through through Mid-Ohio, which we do get a discount on canned goods and other items, or they can bring canned goods, which we love that too.
That's fantastic.
Lots of ways to help.
So during this pandemic, Lisa, you've had to be creative in what Open Table looks like because we can't gather together. Tell us about the ways Open Table is helping and has changed.
Open Table is more needed now than it ever has been. And so we definitely do not want to close. So what we have decided to do is do a drive-by Open Table. So basically what that means is we have 4 to 6 people, we want to keep it very small, that come in a few hours before Open Table opens and packs bags with canned goods, with vegetables, soup, fruit, all the different needs that they may have. And then at 6:30, 7 o'clock that evening, we have people that just line up in their cars. We ask them to stay in their cars, pop their trunk or their back seat, and we load the groceries in.
In addition to that, even though the schools are providing meals for the boys and girls if they can get to one of the 7 pickup locations for for lunch, you have discovered a group of people who don't necessarily have transportation to a school, and you're providing lunches. Tell us about what you're doing there.
So we work with some of the people at Worthington Arms in our community that just need a little bit of a hand up. So we have found that some of the students there, their parents are still working or may not have cars or use public transportation, and they just can't get to the schools to get the free lunches. So we have decided Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to provide sack lunches to these kids. So what we do is we have volunteers that make the lunches, and then we put them together with some type of a protein, a snack, and a drink, and we go up to Worthington Arms and we pass them out from 11:15 till 12 o'clock.
So if people want to volunteer, how are you practicing like the social distancing even while serving?
So what we're doing is we are making sure that everybody is washing their hands and we're using gloves, and we're trying to keep everybody at a 6-foot distance at all times. The people at Worthington Arms do drive up, and we will put the meals right in their cars, but we do have a lot of children that walk up, and we try and hand them their meals and not congregate and make sure that they go straight back home.
Good, good. Well, this is an amazing ministry. Again, you've given us the email address. Could you give it again so people who want to get involved can contact you?
Can I just say one more thing, Terry?
Please.
During this time right now, there's a lot of people that have never gone to a food pantry that really are in need. We do not ask any questions. We don't need them to fill out any paperwork or ask for IDs. I just am asking people, come and try it out if you need help. Don't wait until you can't pay your mortgage or you can't pay your rent. Come and get groceries. Let us help you with your food, and use that money that you have for food for your rent so that you don't lose your home. So come and, we're open all the time, and we will help in any way we can. So you can reach me at opentable@gracepoint.cc. We hope to hear from you.
And we need donations more than ever, food-wise. And since the building is locked up, where can they drop things?
We have a great big bin right outside the front door, and I do go over and check it in the morning and then in the evening to make sure that we get any food donations into the building. So you can drop them off there. That way you have no contact with anyone else, and we will pick them up, and they will be very, very much appreciated.
Well, thanks so much for all that you're doing, and I'm sure Grace Point's going to be awfully excited to see this post, and we'll just trust that the Lord's going to continue to use us to be his hands and feet around our community. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Thanks, Terry. Have a
All
great
right,
day.
see you later.
Bye.
Bye.